Welcome to ZY Learning Initiative, an innovative and professional development initiative for integrative learning. This is Muhammad Umair. In this video, we will see highlight cells rules. A conditional format changes the appearance of cells based on conditions that you specify. We use conditional formatting to visually explore and analyze data, detect critical issues, and identify patterns and trends. We format the data using colors, symbols, icons, etc. based on certain conditions. There are different types of conditional formatting. Highlight cells rules is one of them. Highlight cell rules highlights cells based on the formula to find the specific text value within the cell in Excel. Let's see the importance and power of highlight cells rules for conditional formatting in Excel. For example, we are having this data of temperature and dates. Suppose we are selecting this data and going to highlight cell rules in conditional formatting. This first option is greater than. If you are willing to see how many values are greater than the given condition, then it will highlight those values. For example, going for this option greater than, by default it's selected 9. If you are changing this to 10, it will highlight those values that are greater than 10. Similarly, if you are changing this value to 15, it will highlight the values that are greater than 15. Select K. And if you are changing this value 24 to 2, then it will again showing that value that is outside this range. Selecting this data again, you would be having this option of clear rules from selected cells. The next option that is given in highlight cell rules is less than. By default, it's selected 9 again. If you would be willing to see the values that are less than 8, then it is highlighting these values. Similarly, the values that are less than 2, it will be highlighting those values. If you are willing to see the negative values, we are going for this option, less than 0. To clear this formatting, we would be selecting this data and going to this option of clear rules from select cells. The next option that is given in highlight cell rules is between. If you are willing to see the values that is in between 1 to 10, we would be using this between option. Okay, so it is highlighting those values that are in between 1 to 10. Selecting these values again and then clear rules from the selected cells. If you are willing to do the same thing for dates, we are going to this option, highlight cell rules. The values that are greater than this value. Similarly, the values that are less than this value. Or if you are willing to see the values that are in between any two values, it will be highlighting the values that are in between 6th of November to 15th of November. If you are willing to see the next option of equal to, it will be finding the exact value that is given in this cell. If you are changing this value, for example, 12th of November, so it will highlight that value. If you are changing this value from 12 to 11, it will be changing it according to the condition. Selecting this value, clear rules, we will be going for this option. Then selecting these values and seeing the next option in highlight cell rules. Text that contains, if you are mentioning 3, then it would be highlighting this one. Similarly, in the complete sheet, if you are searching for the text that has the text cell, it will be highlighting this value. If you are going to the next option, for example, date occurring, so there is no date in this data set. It is not highlighting any date. But if you are going to select this data and going to the date occurring, it will be showing which date is occurring yesterday. Today is 8th of November, so it is highlighting 7th of November. If you are willing to see the dates in the last week, it will highlight the dates of the last week. If you are willing to see the dates the next week, you will be going for this option. It will be highlighting the dates for the next week. Similarly, if you are willing to see the next option in highlight cells, duplicate values, it will highlight those values which are duplicates. So the opposite condition is unique. If you are going for this option unique, it will show that which values are not duplicating. The same thing can be done for dates as well. Going to conditional formatting, we would be having this option duplicate values. So it shows which dates are duplicating. Similarly, the opposite is unique. It will be going for the unique dates. That's all from this side of highlight cell rules. Thanks for watching this video.